Oh, yeah, look out, it's the diddler. Sean Diddy, the diddler, is very jealous. He's having a temper tantrum. So, look, I know there's a lot going on. In December, we had the whole situation with the United Healthcare CEO, Luigi Mangione. And, then all of a sudden that story seemed to be whoosh, disappeared overnight. Like, what happened? Because obviously in January, we had the 2 attacks that took place in Los Angeles, right? Another attack happening in New Orleans. Now we got these wildfires and Donald Trump talking about going after Greenland and Canada. Manifest Destiny 2.0. But Diddy is jealous and apparently throwing temper tantrums about Luigi. So while the whole year is starting off bleak and doom-filled, we can at least line up and have a little bit of a dropping of the tea, you know? Shout out to Sabby Sabs, doobie-doobie-doo. You know, we're gonna be spilling some tea. We're gonna be spilling some tea here. Spilling some tea here with my Godzilla mug. So there you go. All right, but why? Why are we talking about this? Well, first of all, Luigi has not disappeared. Thank God. Luigi's still here with us. Are you still here, Luigi? Yes, you are. And let's talk about the P. Diddy, the diddler, and I guess Saint Luigi. Okay. Sean Diddy Combs is throwing tantrums about the attention fellow inmate Luigi has taken from him inside the notorious New York City lockup. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Okay, so he's a little bit of the jelly. And that may put the accused CEO killer on the disgraced rapper's shite list, a source told the Post on Tuesday. Now, of course, Sean, the diddler, was arrested for trafficking charges on September 16th of 2024, Year of the Dragon. He was the most famous prisoner at the Metropolitan Detention Center. Of course, don't forget, Sam Bankman-Fried's also there. It's a who's who of who's in that prison. But his reign was short-lived. After Mangione, 26, oh my goodness gracious cretaceous, was arrested for allegedly gunning down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in early December, he was booked in the same facility as the 55-year-old music mogul. Since he arrived in MDC, Mangione, who is being held in protective custody, has become sensation among other inmates. Well, maybe it's because a reason why he's a sensation is because, let's face it, healthcare in the United States is pretty much abysmal. This isn't open for a debate or a conversation. It is abysmal. It is very, 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 with another cherry on top, very abysmal. Okay. And maybe it's because a lot of these inmates know what it's like firsthand to have a relative or they themselves being denied health care. And you, diddler, are accused of, doing a lot of notorious all-white parties and some situations with hard-boiled eggs. Russell Brand, do you know anything about that? But that's what's happening. That's what's happening here. And so I could understand why, because let's face it, also, maybe a lot of people aren't a fan of P. Diddy, especially his years upon years of being a real scumbag. So Mangione is reportedly receiving a hero's welcome on the inside, with other inmates expressing their own troubles with health insurance. Hold on. I didn't read that sentence properly in English. Mangione is reportedly receiving a hero's welcome on the inside, with other inmates expressing their own troubles with health insurance. Gosh darn it. I screwed up again. I failed you, my audience. I have failed you yet again. Mangione, and this better get some thumbs up in the live stream. Mangione is reportedly receiving a hero's welcome on the inside, with other inmates expressing their own troubles with health insurance. But attention is apparently rankled Combs, who is housed in the general population of starstruck inmates. Diddy has been throwing tantrums over the fact that Luigi is getting all the attention in prison and is revered as a hero. Saint Luigi? What? Saint Luigi? What? After literally murdering someone on camera, a source told the outlet. There's Luigi. He's like, what did I do? Even in prison, Diddy's ego is bigger than life, they added. Combs' reaction comes as no surprise as the former member of his inner circle who was recently financially cut off. He always wants to be the center of everything, the former insider growls to the Post. If he feels like anyone takes his attention, he doesn't take it well. He gets pissed off, and if he has the power to do it, he makes the other person's life miserable. All right, I'm doing this. We're going to do democracy in the chat. We're going to do a poll. We got 330 beautiful people watching us live right now on YouTube. We got a lot of people watching us on Rumble, Kick, Rockfin, Odyssey, X. But we're going to have democracy in the chat. We're going to, okay. Whose gang, or who, let's see. Who would you side with in prison? Question mark. Luigi or P. Diddy. That's right. We're going to have a gang war. Luigi, P. Diddy. All right, folks. Mandatory democracy. We're starting a poll in the live stream chat here on the YouTubes. There you go. All right. Now, I don't think we could do that yet on Rumble or the other live streams yet, but someday, just not today. But, hey, hold on. 6 votes in, 29 votes. Hey, who's with the 7% for Diddy? Hey, you horrible people. What's wrong with you? All right. Continuing on. But for the first time, continuing on the article, for the first time in decades, Combs has very little power to do anything about threats to his popularity. He is facing decades behind bars. Federal agents raided his Los Angeles and Miami homes. Hey, what? Listen, I know I'm speaking to a non-living entity, but wildfires in Los Angeles. Do us a solid. Burn down Diddy's home. In March, seizing hundreds of, adult activity videos and a mountain of, adult material, including 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. A little fun game of slip and slide. Okay, I'll see myself to the White House counselor. Okay, there you go. A fun game of slip and slide. Kid, why'd you send yourself to the White House counselor? Oh, I just said a fun game of slip and slide. In a statement, the U.S. Attorney's Office alleged that the adult parties he hosted were called freak-offs. Were not always consensual. Authorities charged Combs with racketeering, conspiracy, trafficking, and transportation to engage in, adult fun time. Mangione, on the other hand, faces life in prison on 11 counts, including first-degree murder in furtherance of terrorism. Authorities say he gunned down Thompson days after he wrote the manifesto against insurance companies. Combs and Mangione share the same legal team. Whoa, but have never spoken to each other. Both men will remain at MDC for the foreseeable future, and friends suspect Combs will perpetrate a one-sided rivalry. He's going to have Mangione on his shite list, says the Diddy insider. He has to be the biggest star wherever he goes. It's all that matters to him. It's all that matters with him. Listen. P. Diddy. No one cares, okay? Like, you are in some trouble for hurting and making a lot of people's lives for the past decade in the entertainment world absolutely miserable. As for good old Luigi, again, this case is still ongoing, but I think this should alleviate some concerns. What happened to Luigi? Where's Luigi? Where's Luigi? Because I've noticed that story kind of whoa, Thanos snapped out of existence. He's still here. Still safe. So, you know what? Whose side are you on? Type 1 for I'm with the diddler. Let's have a hard-boiled egg surprise. Type 2, I'm with St. Luigi. I wonder how many 2s will be in the chat. I wonder, do you ever wonder? Type your thoughts on this. I mean, come on. It comes as no surprise that a thin-skinned celebrity would be so triggered by somebody. I mean, come on. In Hollywood, it's all fake. Always has been, always will be.